Hello, Web Design Academy. Now you're gonna see me through this. Um, I hope you are safe and you're taking care of your family and your health and keeping away from people, washing your hands a lot. But I was wondering today, in these challenging times, having to stay at home, having to do your own work and your own time and manage your education, um, not knowing what's going to happen. Are you going to still pass your classes? Are you going to still graduate on time? Um, what are your hopes and fears? What are you thinking about this global pandemic? How does it make you feel to have to do your education from home? Tell me more about what you expect from me, from your other teachers, from your parents, from adults in general. In my case, I think this is the perfect time to demonstrate what we are made of. I have total confidence that you guys are going to rise to the challenge. Uh, this is the time to show the world that we are great and that we can do whatever is put in our path. We are all going to be able to climb that wall, and we're going to be able to jump that hole, and we're going to demonstrate what we are really, really made of. I think it's an opportunity to show that we can grow, that we can improve ourselves, and even with social distancing, we can still be in contact with each other. You can see me through here, I can see you through here. Please pause a video. This is a graded assignment. It's graded for participation. I'm expecting you to answer my questions. Be honest, nothing is wrong. I want to be able to talk to you, even if not face to face, through this tool. Give each other some suggestions. What kind of things are you doing to keep yourself occupied at home, to keep your routine, your learning routine at home? What tips and advice do you give me or your fellow peers on coping with this situation? Let me know your thoughts. See you soon.
Hello, Ms. Ramirez. This is Samia, and I'll be addressing the questions you've asked as an assignment. So, the first question is, what are your hopes and fears? So, my hopes are to escape this pandemic as a whole world and also pass our classes. And my fear is that we might not be able to go back to school or like graduate properly the way every other seniors have graduated. What are your thoughts about this pandemic? I believe this pandemic is terrible. Everyone is afraid for their lives and their kids. And also, we're just stuck inside our house. We don't have any freedom. Like, we can't even go outside or anything. Plus, there's more stress towards how are we going to pass this and that. And how does it make you feel to have your education from home? So honestly, at first we students used to say that we want schools to be closed fast and everything, and it's better to work from home. But now we're actually experiencing it, and it feels terrible. Like, we can't even manage our time well. We're stuck inside our house. It feels like prison. And yeah, like, we have more work honestly now because classwork and homework are now combined, and there's every single class where we're receiving work from, even gym. um, what do you expect from teachers, parents, and adults in general? So I expect the teachers to be more lenient towards us. Like I said, we will be receiving a lot of work, even from gym. So it will be both classwork and homework. So we'll have a lot of pressure on ourselves. And especially this is our senior year. We didn't want it to be this way, but now we have to deal with it. So we have both emotional and mental stress. So if the teachers like give fair amount of work, it will be grateful because we will be receiving work from literally every single class. um, how are you doing to cope? So I stay connected to all the teachers. I keep on looking at the emails and everything, and I also try to communicate with my classmates and everything. We try to deal with it together and find out when we're confused with anything. Um, what have you doing these days off? So, firstly, I had to go pick up packets for my sisters, and they're in what have you doing these days off? So, firstly, I had to go pick up packets for my sisters, and they're in elementary school. So now I have to teach them too, since they're not going to school. So I have more responsibilities. So I've been busy making accounts for different stuffs and also looking at my own emails, and it will be really tough to like start the remote learning because I have a lot of siblings, and you already know, like my brothers are in college now, so majority of the time they'll be using the laptop and computer, so it will be hard for me to like do most of the work on time, since I'll be needing the computer, and especially when it's about coding. So I hope there's a way and we get out of this. Thank you.
Some hopes and fears that I have is, a main fear is not being able to graduate like we're supposed to, and like that we're not gonna be able to spend a lot of our senior, like be able to enjoy it like we were supposed to. My thoughts about this global pandemic is that people are taking it really lightly. There are still people going outside. There's still people go hanging out with their friends and all that, and both this is supposed to be like quote unquote quarantine, so you wouldn't spread the disease. I don't know. How does it make you feel to have your education? I feel like it's gonna be tough for some people. I know it's gonna be tough for me because I'm gonna forget that we're being technically homeschooled, and I'm gonna forget about a lot of stuff, but I really hope I'm not. I'm setting myself some reminders. I expect teachers and all them to be a little bit more lenient, because like situations at home are different for everyone. So I feel like it's gonna be tough. I guess it's a new experience for everyone. What I've been doing to cope is I've been basically staying at home because I am sick, but it's a mild congestion. I'm still going to the doctor tomorrow, just to be safe. And just, I've been on the phone with friends as well, and we're just trying to get through this.
Hey, it's Nabil, and to answer the questions, for the first one, what are your hopes and fears? For me, my hopes would be going back to school as soon as I can, because it sucks being home. And fears, being stuck in quarantine for like the whole school year, that's scary, and not being able to graduate. That's the scary part too. All right, what is your thought about this global pandemic? My thought about this is it's helpful. It's gonna keep everyone safe. It's gonna keep the elderlies and the youngsters safe. How does it make you feel to have your education from home? It feels great for having an education from home. I finally won't be late. That might be a lie, but I won't be as late as I usually would be. And I expect teachers, parents, and adults in general. I expect teachers and adults to be more not lenient, but more understanding in this hard time, because as students, we're gonna be, dependent on the teachers giving us advice on what to do and what not to do. Yeah, that was all my answers. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
So during this horrible time, I am learning to cope with just taking it one day at a time. It's a really, really scary virus that I'm taking precautions to keep clean. We have hand sanitizer in the house. I'm cleaning my hands constantly, and I'm making sure that I'm staying clean throughout this horrible time. A hope that I have is that a cure will be made, either now or someday in the future. This is a very scary virus, and it's not like it could just go away. You need a cure. A fear that I have is it will kill many people. I'm just really worried. It's killed a lot of people already, and it's just really it's scary because you don't know what's going to happen. We can't really predict anything. We don't really know what's going on. My thoughts about the virus is that I hope everyone stays safe, and I hope that we should also take precautions like keeping your hands clean, as I heard on the news about like keeping distance from other people, I'm staying in the house. I'm not going outside at all, and I'm just taking precautions to just keep myself safe. Um, I'm excited to learn from home. It will give me a sense of independence, and it allow me to get the to learn responsibility. I feel like a lot of people need that, especially in our seniors, as we're going to college and we're going to need responsibility anyway. So this is a really really big chance of me being able to get that responsibility. I expect that my adults around me and parent and my mom will
Guys, I hope you guys are doing good. It is 6:20 p.m. in the afternoon. So, my hopes and fears of the situation currently is that I won't be able to graduate and experience like the physical feeling of graduating in that stage, and it's really hard to think about. And also like I worry about like friends, family, my loved ones, all that. I hope they're safe and I hope they're taking care of themselves. Thoughts about this global pandemic. It's all of a sudden, and I really did not expect this. It kind of ruined a lot of things, and that's not really anyone's fault. Um, the only thing we could do now is pray and hope for the best. How does it make you feel to have to do your education from home? In all honesty, I can't really focus the same way than in school. Home is like your distraction for everyone, I think. And doing things from home is just very complicated and distracting, and it could be a real challenge for some people. Um, what do you expect from teachers, parents, and adults in general? Um, I expect them to, keep on supporting us, keep on making sure that we're staying in strong, keeping it strong, and keeping our
Hey y'all,
our
I
our
hope everyone
educational.
is doing well. We're currently living through some new times, and there are fears to be had. Some of my own fears are that we won't be able to enjoy senior year as we had hoped, but I hope that things get better and that we can make the best out of our last year in high school. Some of my thoughts on this pandemic are that it's not the end of the world. We'll get through it, but do take it seriously for the moment. Quarantine yourselves. It's going to take a collective effort to flatten the curve. My thoughts on being educated from home. Well, I didn't really want to wake up all the time and check Jupyter and Google Classroom for new assignments, but at least I can learn more comfortably from home. Uh, my expectations for teachers, I don't expect them to be experts at this, to know everything, but I expect that we will be able to work through unexpected things or things we are not too familiar with. For the past few days, I've just been quarantining myself, not going outside at all. It's been boring, but I've been able to cope by playing video games and watching YouTube videos. That's it for the moment. Take care of yourselves and be well.
Hello, and welcome back to part two. In the previous part, I talked about my hopes, my fears, my thoughts on the pandemic, and now I'll be talking about what I think adults' responsibilities should be and how I've been coping with this. Just to start off, I think that teachers, parents, and adults should look after their own safety and their loved one's safety and other people's safety to protect against this coronavirus. So while that's being done, I've been coping with this quarantine by watching videos and playing video games, also a little bit of studying. I've been also doing light exercises like stretching and sit-ups and crunches. In fact, while we have time, let's do some stretches since exercise is important. So, arm reaching your back, and then pushing it down gently. Other arm, back, arm gently pushing down. It's important to stretch while sitting, since you're sitting all this time in quarantine. Now, arms stretched up, and then back, shoulders. Good. Twist some shoulders. Good. Alright, hands on one up. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe out there.
My thoughts on the virus. I think that it's kind of scary to be living through times that are gonna be like in textbooks in the future and all of that. And that being said, I don't think some people are taking the virus as seriously as they should be. They're still going out and like partying and all of that, which is why I have a fear that we won't be able to go back to school in April because the virus and the spreading will get worse, you know. Another thing is that I'm kind of scared of the way people are reacting to like the Asian American community right now. With all the racism and stuff, people are calling the virus a Chinese virus. So like when we do go back to like regular school or whatnot, I'm like kind of scared of the way they're gonna react to like the Asian American community. My hope is that we could return back to school as soon as possible, and hopefully we'll have like a vaccine or a cure or something soon. And hopefully the seniors can graduate too, like actually walk across the stage. Learning from home, I'm kind of conflicted with that because I think like for me personally, I think it'll teach me some responsibility, like to take charge of my education and all that. But for some people, it's just an opportunity for them to like slack off and not do any work. I don't really expect anything from the teachers. Like, it's new to remote learning is kind of new to both of us, so I'm learning with them as well. So hopefully we'll see how that works out. Hopefully it works out well. To cope, I've been trying to keep up with like the news and stuff. Along with like watching the news, I've been learning how to like I've been trying to cook with the days that I've been off. Like that's just one thing I've been trying to do to keep my mind busy and occupied. Also, I've been trying to keep up with all like the Jupiter messages and stuff. Like try to sign up as much, like help out the teachers as much as possible with like signing up for Google Classrooms and all that. I think it's really helpful to them when we respond and when they ask questions, like how we feel comfortable learning and all that.
Hey guys, so I'm here at school. Nobody here. I teach scholars because today is Spirit Day for you guys. Don't let me hang in, please. Post a video. Okay, see you later.